What's up guys and welcome back. Now I've noticed that a lot of you have shared my previous video on Facebook and Twitter. That's awesome of you guys. Not only will that video capture attention, but will also give a lot of hope to a lot of people. And that's basically what we all want, right? Talking about capturing people's attention, someone shared the video on Facebook and guess what? Kevin Miller, the voice of Sly, watched it and left a comment on Facebook. I wasn't expecting Kevin Miller to stumble upon the video. We are talking about a person who voiced Sly throughout the whole series, and seeing a reply by Kevin Miller on Facebook is awesome. What can I say? Okay, he left a reply. What did he mention in that reply? Well, he kind of shared his point of view on the current now in development situation. I wouldn't say point of view, I would go more with explanation. Like I said in the previous video guys, don't confuse production with development. They're two completely different steps. Now, I've been reading a bunch of comments mentioning that the movie is now in production. No, don't confuse the two. Production involves voice casting and directing the movie. Before all of that happens, the movie needs to get financed. And I don't think Sly Cooper has reached that point yet. I believe that the Sly Cooper movie is still in very early stages. And this brings me to Kevin Miller's reply on Facebook. Hey guys, voice of Sly here. Okay, this was so unexpected, this is awesome. Just wanted to share some industry vocabulary. Development means people are getting paid to put together a project before it's given more money and actually goes into production. A step under development would be shopping around, which means no one is getting paid and they're hoping to sell the idea to someone so they can develop it further. Sly has been in development, people getting paid to put it together for 2 years. However, the clear indicator that there will be news on the website Facebook is good news, and very kind of the rep to explain. He mentioned more stuff, I'll go over it later on. According to Miller, development is phase 1 when it comes to filmmaking. People involved try to come up with ideas and they sell those ideas, and then they get paid to put the project together. Not only that, they also take the time to organize everything. They try to identify their target audience, and now that's an important thing when it comes to animated films or films in general. Now let's go back to what Miller mentioned. Development means people are getting paid to put together a project before it's given more money and actually goes into production. And what he means by more money is financing the movie. Once the draft is finalized, the companies try to come up with a way to finance the movie, and once it's done, they start production. They enter pre-production, to be more precise. Now recently, I've been researching stuff regarding filmmaking. Now, I'm not an expert, but I'm going to try and assume where the movie currently is at. Alright, like Miller explained, they took 2 years to try and come up with ideas and organize everything. 2 years for that, it's possible, right? However, maybe something might confuse you guys a little. The very first Ratchet Clank movie trailer was released in 2013. And didn't Rainmaker start working on the film once the teaser was out? Yes, they did. The movie was even complete in 2015. Now why did it get delayed? Well, according to Insomniac Games, the company was waiting for a distributor. Okay, now didn't the Sly Cooper movie teaser trailer get released in 2014? Yes it did. Now how come they're not working on it yet? Why did it take 2 years to come up with ideas and stuff? Well, I'm going to assume that the Sly Cooper movie trailer was just a concept to try and capture people's attention, since you know the series is pretty underrated. Within the past 2 years, Rainmaker took the time to go over comments and see what people think about the trailer, to see if the movie really has some potential. I think Rainmaker focused on Ratchet Clank first. In the meantime, they uploaded a trailer of Sly Cooper to try and test people's attentions, to see if Sly Cooper should really be their next project. After reading the comments on that trailer, I'm pretty sure that Rainmaker is aware that people want to watch the movie. Okay, where am I going with this? Like I said, I did some research regarding filmmaking, I'm not an expert. Now, I found these slides online talking about filmmaking. According to these slides, there are 12 steps in filmmaking. We have the idea, development finance, script development, packaging, financing, pre-production, and so on. Now where exactly does the Sly Cooper movie stand? I think the movie lies between development finance and between script development. And here's why. Development finance. The first point mentions the producer shows the treatment and uses business skills to get money for his script. So far, Kevin Monroe has a draft written. And for now, we're not too sure if Rainmaker even saw that draft. Monroe left this tweet on May 12th. I don't know if I already showed you guys this tweet, but here it is. Nope, hasn't been cancelled to my knowledge. Just haven't worked on it for over a year now since last script pass. Okay, to my understanding, Kevin Monroe wrote a draft and is still waiting for a response. Like he mentioned many times, he's waiting for a green light. Has Rainmaker even seen the draft? Have they even finalized the draft? No one really knows. Alright, now here's what script development means. The writer makes a synopsis of the key events in the film. Then they create step outline to plan the story. If I'm not mistaken, they also come up with storyboards, where they make these simple sketches. Now Monroe made a bunch of Ratchet & Clank sketches for the movie. He even posted them on Instagram. However, for Sly Cooper, we still haven't seen sketches and stuff like that. But anyways, the writer delivers several drafts of the script to perfect the idea. The writer delivers several drafts of the script to perfect the idea. How many scripts has Monroe delivered to Rainmaker? 1, 2, 3? I can't really tell. No one knows. The financiers then add their own ideas to the script. When all of the ideas are collected, it becomes the final draft and the writer gets paid. Then sales treatment is written to sell the film to financiers. That last point right there is the green light we're all waiting for. Once the movie gets financed, then production may begin. Well, pre-production I mean. Voice casting and stuff. So basically, the Sly Cooper movie is still in those early stages. Okay, now I know that IMDb shows that the voice actors are filming for Sly, Murray, and Bentley. But like I said, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe that was shown a long time ago. Alright, like I mentioned in this video, I'm assuming that Rainmaker focused on Ratchet & Clank first. Okay, now the movie got released, right? Shouldn't they already be working on the movie? Well, here's the thing, I've mentioned this 50 times. The Ratchet & Clank movie unfortunately flopped, so I think Rainmaker is also taking the time to go over critics and try to come up with new strategies, and hopefully they update their websites pretty soon. Like Miller explained, the fact that Rainmaker mentioned Facebook and to check out their website for updates, that's some pretty good news. Who knows, they might mention that development is going pretty smoothly. Okay, now didn't I mention I was going to discuss about what Miller explained next? Yeah, why did I leave it till the end? Well, it's just I didn't want to disappoint or worry you guys. Here's what Miller explained. However, just so we're all bracing ourselves, since the project is in development, the news could be that it is cancelled. In this world of vast speculation and high hopes, I thought I'd help those who have ears to hear. The news might be that it's moving forward as a DVD release, Netflix film, theatrical release in 2020, or cancelled altogether. Nothing is official until it's official. Now, hopefully the movie does not get cancelled. Now in development, for a lot of us, means that Rainmaker is slowly starting to work on the movie. Why would they use the word now in development and then mention on Facebook that the movie's cancelled? Right? Honestly, if the movie were to get cancelled, I think Rainmaker would have replied differently to their fans. I think they wouldn't even mention the words in development. Let's assume the movie's in development, like really in development. A 2020 release doesn't sound crazy at all. The Ratchet & Clank movie took 2 years or maybe 3, let's say, to get developed. The Sly Cooper movie might take a bit longer, who knows, and 2020 doesn't sound unrealistic. As long as the movie happens, I don't mind waiting. Okay, for a straight to DVD and Blu-ray release, well, in the end, I'm not going to get upset. At least we're getting the movie, right? But still, I'd love to see it in theaters. I want to experience that theatrical release. And if it does get released in theaters, hopefully here in Canada, I finally get the chance to see ads on TV, unlike Ratchet & Clank. Like honestly, if marketing for the Sly Cooper movie is done right, then I don't see why the movie would fail. The story has a lot of potential, I've said this 100 times. We just want the movie to have a lot more exposure, we want a lot of people to go watch the movie. And how is that possible when I can't even see ads on TV? Plus, a lot of people mentioned in the comment section that the movie didn't even play in their theater, which sucks. But anyways, I don't want to start a rant right now, but I think a lot of you might agree with what I just said. So anyways guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this technicky vid. It was a bit technical, but anyways, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Oh, and Kevin Miller, if you're watching this video, I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much for taking the time to give us an explanation on Facebook. That's awesome. If you voiced Sly in the movie, that would be super cool. Ian James did a pretty good job in the teaser trailer, but Bentley and Murray have the same voice actors. Not having Sly's original voice actor, I don't know, it's just weird. So yep guys, there you go, this is the end of the video. Now tell me what you think in the comment section. Where do you think the movie currently stands? And as always, I've been Vivi and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.